Valorant, the game everybody was so anticipating to come, but wasn't as good. Is it that good? I think it is. I think it was a pretty fun game. Um, it's pretty cool, but basically you have a bunch of heroes and operators, and these are usually the main operators I see being used. There's Jet, there's Viper, and there's Phoenix. Jet is the one on the far right. She has air powers, which means she goes really fast around like corners and stuff. Uh, she's she's pretty easy to use, and I like her. Then you have Viper. Viper's the one in the middle. She has poison powers, and she can really mess your day up. It's quite annoying. Uh, but she's a pretty good operator if you're skilled. And then you got Phoenix. Phoenix basically has fire powers and flashbangs. And all you need to know is it's the young kids that use Phoenix. So they always like flashbang where everybody is, and it's really annoying. But here's one of the newer operators. This is Killjoy. She's like a mechanic from Germany, and she makes turrets and stuff which will pop out of nowhere and just wreck you. But then she also has things like grenades which she can remotely activate and stuff, which are devastating. And it's she's a really cool one. She also has for her ult, it's this massive like bomb thing which will slow you down, and if you get caught in it after 10 seconds, it'll like shock you to where you can't move or use your weapons. I like it. It's pretty cool. Uh, so then right here you have Rihanna. She's an interesting thing. She's a copy of a character I'll talk about later, but uh, she has like dark powers. If she kills you, she can take health from you to heal herself. And she can even put shield on herself. It's pretty interesting, but she can also like block your sight too, with like ghoul powers or whatever. It's very interesting. Usually skilled players play with her. I'm not very skilled at this game, so I wouldn't call myself a skilled player, but it's pretty cool. Um, and then this is Soviet. She is she's okay, uh, but she's the healer, and she has terrible down times for her alts and stuff, and it's not that fun to play as her, but she can really only heal one person per round, and she heals them full health, but like still it's quite annoying when you're talking about healing and stuff. Uh, I don't really like her that much. And then here is Omen. This is the character Rihanna was copied off of. He is basically from like the darkness, is what they described. Um, he can teleport around the map, and he can like block the map up so you can't see anything. It's quite annoying. Um, the really you have two types of people playing this. You have people who are really skilled and like or really high ranks in like CS:GO, and then you have the 5-year-old children who rage if things don't go their way. It's quite annoying. I've run into a lot of them, especially while playing, recording for this video. Uh, and then now you have Sovia. Sovia is a cool character. I like him. He's my main. But basically, he doesn't require a lot of skill to play him, but he has a bow and arrow that basically reveals enemy locations. But he's really not the strong member of a team, and so that's pretty much why I like him. Um, he's he's pretty fun to use. Um, I do have to say though, I did like these gun mechanics and stuff, especially with him, where you, if you don't move, you get a tighter shot. It's cool. Okay, so now this is Blaze. She's from like Brazil, but she's basically like Killjoy, except for she makes more rustic like paint things and stuff. It's it's very cool. She has this one grenade where she throws it and it explodes, and then like 9 come out, and it wrecks everybody. It's interesting and pretty annoying. And she has like some knockback grenade too, which is interesting. Um, she's an all-around interesting character to play. I don't like her that much, but she does require a lot of skill to play because you gotta know timing and stuff like that. Now this one, I forget his name off the top of my head. He's basically, he's, well, I gotta say, he's the worst character in the game. He basically stays in the back with the heavy machinery and stuff, but he has the power to bring like dust covers down. But all the people who play it, they bring dust covers not at the time that they should to block people's sight from like heaven. They do it at the beginning of the rounds. And now I don't know if you know that, but it's really annoying because you're trying to peek and get the sight of enemy locations, but you can't because they freaking throw them down and stuff. So there's this cipher right here, as you can see, but like they literally just block everything, and it is super annoying. Um, yeah, most of the players have them. I don't like them that much, um, but it's very interesting. Now you have Cypher. Cypher is a character I really have a problem with because he promotes just going off by yourself and doing your own thing. He's for those type of people. He has like tripwires and cameras and stuff, but it's quite annoying because he's the person, the 5-year-old kids who don't have push to talk on. They have their mic like on, they have open mic on. He's the type of player that really just runs off around the map and then complains how nobody helps him, even though we're all defending one spot and he's on the other side of the map. I do not like him at all, and he's a really annoying character. Especially like right here, he literally just sat on and didn't help us. Now this one, I'll also forget his name, but he's basically another copy of that other guy. He just sits in the back and cool smokes down. One thing I do like about him is his ult ability. He can rain hell from the sky. It's really interesting. It's this giant laser that comes down and just blows everything up. Like what he just did was he placed a stem thing down, and that was pretty cool. Um, I liked I liked that. And that's just it's a very he's a character I don't have a problem with. Usually the people who play that they're quite friendly people and will try to help you learn how to play the game and stuff. It's nice. Um, I don't like here though. Um, your team there's all the people who you would expect to just do it, and then there's everybody else who just goes off. Now this is the newest person. She's from Australia. Her name is Sky, and it's actually pretty interesting. So basically, it's like let's give a healer class, flashbangs and healing, so she can heal you and all that stuff, but she can also send these cool like animals, like it's like this coyote thing that'll run off and it'll just blow up and it'll blind you and make like ear piercing sound, but it stays for pretty long too. It's quite annoying. But then there's also she sends another type of flashbang, which is like a falcon and stuff, and it goes and it's that character I actually like. She came out like uh, only like a month ago, so she hasn't had. Not a lot of people have unlocked her yet. But yeah, she's still a fun character I've seen play as. But another thing I don't like about this game is they didn't announce that it was in beta when they released it, so everybody thought it was a full release. So they hyped it up so much with like a 600-hour live stream or something like that, and you had to sit through, and they gave you a code for early access or whatever for like 1 week early. But they hyped it up so much they didn't tell anybody that it was in beta. So when they full released it, the game was so good, was actually a lot better than it was in beta. But none of the people want to come back to it because they're like, oh no, it was terrible when I played it, so I'm not gonna come back. So most people just casually play, um, and they don't play very often. They'll play like once every week or so. So nobody really unlocks new characters very often. So it'll take until another character comes out to unlock them, and it's that's a problem I have with it. But it's not the end of the world. This game is still really fun. I'd say it's more fun than a game like CS:GO, even though it doesn't have a big fan base or something. It's more fantasy, and I kind of like that. Um, Plus, it has like a casual, playing, not like a anything else. I I'd say for a game that has that, it's pretty cool. I do have to say though, I also do like some of the gun mechanics, but not all of the gun mechanics. Like a pistol, it's not close range weapon like it would be in real life. It's you can snipe somebody from across the map with a pistol, and it's really annoying. Uh, Plus like headshots aren't like very defined in this game because everybody has different hitboxes, but you can see bullets and you can see where they shoot and you'll see them hit a head, but the head is really basically the eyes and up. That is where that would be defined as a headshot, not like the mouth or anything. So I wish they would work on like headshots and stuff more. um but also you can get shield. You can get 100 health and 50 shield. But a headshot with like a pistol will do 150 damage. And I know, like, even I know this is a fantasy game and stuff, but like, even realistically, I'm pretty sure, you if you had head protection on, like a helmet, it wouldn't do 100. It wouldn't just completely kill you, and that's one of the complaints I have about this game. But I really do like this, and I think it's a very cool game. I do wish they added things like more maps and better maps because there's only like two, three good maps, and then the rest are pretty bad. So I wish they would add more maps, but I do like this game. It is fairly cool, and I would recommend you trying it out. So in all, this gets a 4 out of 5 for me.